Welcome back to Crosshair here on GDQ Hotfix, the show that brings you runs with bullets. First-person shooters, third-person shooters, shmups, bullet hells, lasers, rockets, grenades, and shotgun shells. If it's got bullets in it, it's got a homie here, Crosshair. My name is Danejerus. I'm your host. If you got a run that you think qualifies for this or any of our other GDQ Hotfix shows, we are taking runs for our winter season. So head on over to gdq.gg/submit/hotfix. I get that URL correct, or just type !submit in chat and send in your runs. You might end up on a future episode of the GDQ Hotfix. Well, folks, I can't hide the theme today. It's pretty obvious. I fear you've all seen it already. Yeah, we're going to be featuring the F.E.A.R franchise. F.E.A.R 1 is probably my favorite speedrun to watch of all time. I don't know the run yet, but one day maybe. But it is my favorite one to watch, and so I thought we got to get F.E.A.R 1 on, and if we're going to do F.E.A.R 1, we might as well do the whole franchise. So Gulch and 8-Bit are going to be here a little bit later to show off F.E.A.R 3, which is a game that doesn't exist as far as anybody's concerned. Before that, though, we'll be showing off F.E.A.R 2. Draiga will be here to show that off, and Draiga's actually already here because he's going to be on a couch to show off F.E.A.R 1 from Chirp, the world record holder. Chirp, welcome to Crosshair. How you doing?
I'm doing very good. Thanks for having me tonight, Dane. Really appreciate it.
Heck yeah. But yeah, tell us a little bit about the run and then give us a countdown whenever you're ready.
Absolutely. So hello, everyone. Over at the Games Done Quick Twitch page, my name is Chirp, and today I present you F.E.A.R, which stands for First Encounter Assault Recon. And I gotta tell you, you're in for a blast because there's gonna be lots of glitches, and as you can see, I'm already floating midair. But I want you guys to take notes of one particular thing, okay? This red ladder here is very important, and me floating right now is also important. We're gonna go more into details later on in the run, but before we actually get started, and before I give my word over to Draiga and KZFru to introduce themselves, I must make a confession. Yes, I am wearing a t-shirt that says F.E.A.R on it, though it is in reverse, so you don't see, you only see, yeah, you see F.E.A.R, but in reverse. But you have to take my word for it, it does say F.E.A.R on it. But yeah, right now I'm gonna give my word over to Draiga to introduce himself. So hello, Draiga, welcome on in.
Hello, chap. Yeah, hi. I'm Draiga. I ran this game for quite a while. I ran it, started running in mid-2021. Held the world record for quite a while before sort of giving up the reins and handing it over to chap. But, you know, I'm here to explain some stuff. Yeah, hello.
All right. And actually, before I give the word over to Fru, actually, I wanted to mention, yes, I am indeed the world record holder for this game at the moment with a time of 38 minutes and 35 minutes. No, sorry, 38 minutes and 35 seconds. This is an insane milestone for this game. Basically broke a lot of minutes in the past year. But right now, I'll give my word to Fru to introduce himself. So hello, Ben.
Hello, I'm KZFru. You might hear me addressed as Ben. That is my government name. I
accidentally disclosed that. My bad.
That is all. That's hey. It's out there.
We're off to a great start.
Coming after you now.
It's just out there.
Yeah.
I hide no details about myself, but you may know me as a Grand Theft Auto guy. I also happen to like shooters and scary things because these are scary times. It's dark 16 hours a day, brother, in the dead of ass winter. And I work during the 8 hours of daylight. So I am really well put together for an incredible showcase here. And I thank Chirp for inviting me because I ran this game 6 years ago. And I'm kind of here to just be entertained, I think, because what do I know about the game now? Who knows? I'm ready to find out.
Spoilers, guys. You might not know this, but he was one of the former world record holders, so it's all good.
True, yeah. I had like a 43, I think.
And yeah, before we actually get started, I do have to mention that you can make different profiles in this game, and because tonight is a special occasion, I actually made a profile called GDQ, and I put a cute cat face here.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, now we're going to get started. We're going to click on New Game, Low Difficulty, and the timer will start as soon as I skip the third cutscene. So it will not start here, but it will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
So,
Good
luck.
thank you very much. So yeah, F.E.A.R, shooter from 2005, very action-packed, quite a lot of horror as well. And we're not gonna get into story details because we don't really have time to cover the story. However, we're gonna instead start with a glitch here where we teleport at someplace on the map, and then we're gonna go out of bounds and do a bit of map walking, of course. Do a bit of failing because the failing is included in the package. But yeah, what you guys saw there is a little trick called quick porting. So I'll actually let KZ Fru explain what quick porting is. Go right ahead.
Is like, so when you, oh man, I might get the exact details wrong. It's like
should I?
when you quick
Don't
save
worry.
and quick load, and is it quick load again or quick save again?
So you do 2 quick saves and 2 quick loads in rapid succession.
Okay, and that puts you in, I don't know if it's like the world's center, like 000, but it puts you in some coordinates, right?
Yeah, those are the coordinates.
Those, okay, so those put you 0, 0. Okay, it puts you at world origin, and then from there you can do interesting things based on the map. So,
Come on.
in this case, you know, Chirp is able to get some height, get onto some buildings, and kind of get around a lot of the early game, like intro tutorial triggers, like how to crouch, how to do everything.
Yeah, that's basically for the first level, and that's so quick porting is among like the most time-saving glitches in this game, I believe. If you like put all the quick ports in the current patch version of the game, like combined over the 1.0 version, you can save like a ton of minutes because for most of you who might be unaware of this, quick porting was actually not a thing in the 1.0 version of F.E.A.R, and it was first introduced in like, yeah, we get bonked here. That's Paxton Fettle. He just smacked me with a plank of wood because I clearly deserve it. Had I not been here on the show tonight, he definitely wouldn't have done that, but this guy has his motives to do this. I'm definitely someone who didn't need to be here, but
This guy likes ketchup.
Yeah,
he
covered it.
Ketchup.
We need
and
to
jelly.
mention.
Yeah.
We need to mention this. He has strawberry jam all over his suit. And yeah, this is the bad guy of the game. Basically, he's like a leader that's been, I don't know, consumed by someone. And now he's able to like control a bunch of clone soldiers. You know, those soldiers that you saw in the background there. Those are clone soldiers. And we'll be fighting most of these throughout the game. However, I must mention that we're going to actually skip most of these fights. And what you'll see for the most of the run is we're actually going to be like just running through and punching bad guys, basically. So here I did some save loads. Basically, you just quick save once and you quick load twice. Why quick load twice? Well, basically, if you press the quick load once, you get a window on screen that basically tells you, where the game basically tells you, are you sure you want to, like, you know, revert to the last save? And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So you just save load and you skip that. I skipped some dialogue lines right there. But right now, I have to wait a bit for the screen to fade out and then skip this last cutscene. And that's basically the first level out of the way. And now we're into the second one. So this second level has quite an interesting beginning. And I'll actually let Draiga explain what, you know, the thing is about that you're about to see. It's going to be quite something.
So there's this guard at the beginning, and this guard's going to tell us he wants to go and find a lever to open the gates. We're not going to do that. We're just going to approach him, and we're just going to use his sort of weird geometry to jump over the gate you see right here. So Chirp's going to line up to his shoulder here. He's going to slow-mo and hopefully just use him to jump right over the gates.
Second try. All right.
Yeah, that's actually
Excellent.
a new setup. That's actually a new setup Chirp is using right there. We used to do it from the other side, and at some point someone just tried doing it from the other side and found it's much easier doing it like that. And so, yeah.
Yeah, front side is evil.
That way.
Yeah.
Do not do front side human boost, otherwise you're going to have a bad time with this game, just saying.
Can't confirm. I had a bad time doing frontside human boost 6 years ago.
As did I, yeah.
How was your experience with that back when you ran this game through?
Everything just felt really random sometimes. F.E.A.R is a game that's on a kind of its own proprietary engine from Monolith Productions. May they rest in peace.
Rip Monolith.
I believe they're defunct now.
Yes.
Yeah, they have been defunct for a few years. Also, news guys, remember that Warner Brothers just owns the IP for F.E.A.R, but yeah, something has been established very recently, and Netflix is supposed to own Warner Bros. Right now. So maybe we get to see F.E.A.R 4 in the near future. Anyways, what I'm about to do here is a small glitch called box boost. Basically how it works is we throw a grenade into that big room ahead to affect some gravity, or no, change some gravity in the game. And that what will basically allow us to do is use this box and this fire extinguisher here to fly up to a blue container that's like right here. And I got it. Woo! Okay. This is a really, really random strat in the run, which saves a lot of time. I usually just risk it. I was expecting myself to like go more risk-free, but no, I just winged it because I'm so used from like my own runs to just wing it and like hope for the best. But yes, guys. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, KTB was saying how the run was really random when he started. The run is unfortunately now even more random, but you know, we'll get to see some of those strats later on.
Yes,
absolutely.
It always gets worse. Yeah. It always gets worse.
Well, you're in for a treat because we're about to have one of the newest like skips for like this very slow hallway sequence. So what I'm about to do here is I'm gonna hop on this crate.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna corner clip into it, then run into this wall, do a small save load, and of course fail this. It's fine. Don't worry. I got this the second try. Huzzah! And we just
gets
make
out?
it through the wall.
Okay, I did that sequence back in the day, so
so
to me, wow.
I found that by complete accident when we were looking for a way to skip that Jankowski guy. You guys don't know who Jankowski is, but he's like one of our buddies in this game. And I accidentally found that clip by mistake at the very end.
Yeah, I was going to say, it also skips in it's like 15-second animation where you have to slowly like jump out the window and like you collapse into the floor. You skip all of that by doing that as well, which is nice.
So yeah, we're gonna start by doing a quick port here, and then just wait a second because I'm humping this ladder. And you guys remember that ladder that I mentioned earlier, like the red ladder? Well, I'm not gonna go in further details, but basically humping that ladder continuously allows us to literally walk in the air like God. As you can see, I'm just floating like God everywhere. This is, by the way, not really like no clip, it's more like a fly glitch. It's called the ladder glitch. Basically, what we're doing there is we're holding the jump key down, and then while we're doing that, we are spamming the crouch key and the use key on the ladder. All of this simultaneously, and after you do that, that just basically allows you to like float in the air. And ladder glitching or airwalking, whatever, is also another glitch in this game that allows us to save a bunch of time on most of these levels. As you guys saw, I just flew out of bounds there and straight to the end of the level. And I skipped most of it. It's like a 3-minute level or something glitchless. Yeah, we're gonna start doing another quick port here. Climb this ladder, grab this armor pickup, very important.
Yeah, a lot of levels are going to turn into combinations of quick porting and then ladder glitch, or one or the other throughout the rest of the game now.
It's a fun little thing because you can descend whenever you want by spamming crouch, but you can only ascend by using map props and stuff.
So,
oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. So
yeah, Chirp's doing some fun little routes to get the height that he wants, and then there he got the height that he wants, and he's going under the level now.
Yeah, so the only way to elevate yourself using this floating glitch is not by pressing spacebar as if you were in fly mode or whatever in no clip. So you have to use like the environment, like floors, props around, whatever.
Oh, you don't even get to see it. Oh yeah, there it is. That's
you get to see the chair. There's the chair. This is Fru's favorite room in the game.
It's my favorite room.
The chair is very important for the lore, guys, but unfortunately, we're not gonna get to see what's gonna happen in that room, so we're just gonna skip it. But basically, what Monolith likes to do with this game is place cutscenes like outside of the map. Like that is one of them, and we actually skip it in any %. But yeah, here is the shortest level in the game. It's called Bad Water. So we're gonna start by quick porting, then walking on some pipes, and then into this vent, and then blah into that ending trigger. Just like that. And then guess what? The next level also starts with a quick port.
Yep.
So yeah, lots of
Huge
quick
quick
ports.
Yeah.
Indeed. Lots of quick ports in early game, but you'll get to see more of this soon enough. And usually you don't have to quick port more than once in like any levels, but this level is one of the exceptions. So I'm gonna have to quick port a second time after like I'm just about to finish it, but we're gonna get to the end here. Gonna jump through this window, very important. Jump crush through it, don't get stuck. And then jump crush through this one. Pick up that proxy mine from there, very important. Then jump crush through this window once again. And here we have a final area where we're gonna fight some replicas, just like this. And shoot them. Have the proxy mine ready up. Throw the mine there, and then kill these guys. Just like that. Don't worry, guys. This is strawberry jam all the way. It's not blood. Don't worry. This game is PG friendly. And then we're gonna do
in charge of an army of super soldiers that are filled with raspberry jam. Yep.
Yeah,
Cheaper than blood.
that's the plot of the story, or like one part of the plot, more or less. So yeah, I did a second quick port there, and now I'm gonna stock up on some supplies while the dialogue plays out. Unfortunately, even if you like save load and skip this dialogue, it will not do anything. So I'm basically like running on a timer here. I'm trying to, and yes, I got shot through the wall there. That's very rare, by the way.
Sick.
Yeah, and I'm about to pick up these 2 remote bombs, which are very important. Hopefully grab the health booster as well, but I didn't grab it, unfortunately. It is what it is. But yeah, this level, LZ is hot. Okay, I'm very excited to talk about this because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, Draiga, but I'm like the one in the community who has a rough understanding of how this upcoming glitch is about to work.
I mean, I can't tell you how it works. So I would assume so, yeah. I remember the days when we actually used to play this level. Those were good days.
Yeah. So basically, we're gonna skip this whole level. We're not actually gonna go through this very big building that's coming right up, and we're gonna use this helicopter to do something very magical. Just watch. Do not blink. Okay. Check this out.
I'm locked in. I'm ready. I think this is.
Yeah, lock in. This is the most important moment of the run.
Really? Okay.
It's
If it actually works.
Oh,
it worked.
What is going on?
Go.
What is he doing? I've
Let's
never seen
go.
this.
So the explanation for that is that he actually just gets to drive the helicopter. He just becomes the helicopter pilot, and helicopter pilots sort of like it's cool with me. So yeah. So the basic premise of it is that the idea is simple. Once you land in the LZ, you want to get close to the pilot side of the helicopter and hug it. And after the checkpoint save occurs, you want to spam jump and crouch, and that will basically allow you to float to the exit, pretty much. But
so bizarre.
yeah, here we have a really rough part coming up of the run, so I'll actually let Draiga explain this real quick while I'm focusing.
So he's going to throw a grenade and use the grenade explosion to lift this ceiling tile off of the floor, and he's going to jump off the ceiling tile and use it to clip through the ceiling, just like that.
Let's go. Let's go.
And then there's going to be a second one just coming up in the next room here. So the first one has been known about for a long time, but it's only recently been implemented in runs because of a new setup that actually makes it viable.
This is the one I remember.
Yeah, this one has been in the run forever. So it's going to set up the ceiling tile again if the ceiling tile wants to cooperate. There we go.
Kind of bullying me right now.
Yeah.
It's just marathon luck, guys. Don't worry. This will always happen.
Throw a grenade. It's going to lift up the ceiling tile. It's going to bounce off it.
Oh,
Excellent.
I love that setup.
And then do some out of bounds platforming to skip. This is called Norton skip because we skip interacting with a character called Norton by doing the skip. And just like that.
Now,
Norton is maybe the character I associate with most spiritually. But go on.
Okay, so now you guys might be wondering, will we actually see Norton Mapes this run? And the answer is yes, but I will not tell you exactly when. You'll actually have to watch out for it. And for the people who watch this run on YouTube, like the offline run, whatever, the VOD, please leave the timestamp in the comment section down below as to where you have seen Norton Mapes throughout this run, because this is very important, guys. Just saying. This is a very rare moment that you only get to see once in F.E.A.R speedrunning these days. So, yeah, if you know how Northern Maves looks like, feel free to drop a comment and let me know with the exact timestamp. I'll be watching.
He's always snacking.
He looks like
Yeah.
a night.
About him.
So,
Lots of strawberry jam here. Don't worry, we got a little girl there who's just vanishing. And now we're about to do a thing called gate clipping. I really don't know how this works, but it just works. So, through Draiga, if you guys have an explanation for it, go right ahead.
I mean, the way to do it is you line up with the gates, and then you press right a few times, and then you press right and left a few more times, and you go through the gates. And but how it actually works, I have no clue.
If we don't know how it works, can we call it the Todd?
A what?
It just works.
God,
Yeah,
just got that,
absolutely. Okay, it just works, guys. It's a thing that just works. But yeah, don't worry. I'm about to, casually throw a pistol through the walls because, these walls... Yeah, as you can see, these walls are solid to the guy who we play as. Oh, by the way, his name is Point Man. But, yeah, the walls are not freaking solid to the weapons that we just...
We sort of skipped past it because we were talking about other stuff, but at the beginning of this level, he just jumped onto the second floor, and that skipped half of the entire level, and so that's called Bishop Skip, and it's very nondescript looking. It doesn't even look like you're doing a skip. You're just jumping up onto the second floor, skipped half the level, just like that.
Yeah, and in that half of the level that we just skipped, we're basically supposed to rescue a hostage by the name of Aldous Bishop. But because we're doing that, we're just not gonna see Bishop this time, unfortunately. So what can I say? To those who appreciated Bishop as a character in this game back when you played this back in 2005, I'm sorry to say this for your fans, but yeah, we won't get to see him. Actually, we will get to see him in the next level. Never mind. Just remembered. Now we're gonna throw a grenade at these guys as much as we can, and then we have to do a bit of parkour, just like this. Very nice. And then that's the whole level. That's the whole Bishop level. And now we're into Blindside. So Blindside is pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention regarding quick pointing. So quick pointing is not always useful in this game. If I were to quick point in this level at this very moment, or at any other point in the game, sorry, in the level, I mean, I would actually, meet a very unhappy ending to the character who I'm playing as. So we're just not gonna do that, and instead we're just gonna run through, pick up some med kits, punch some bad guys with the remote detonator, as you can see. Very finicky remote detonator, I love it.
We're gaming. That's what it's looking like to me. This appointment is game.
Go ahead if you have to say something.
If you notice, Mr. Chirp has just done a lot of melee, and otherwise just run past guys. Game's, of course, on the easiest difficulty, and Point Man is supposed to be like a super soldier, right? So he's like super strong. He's whacking everybody to death. Combination of superpowers and easy difficulty, I would say.
Like, Point Man is one of those guys you wish you would play alongside as a partner, because he has like literally iron fists, man. Like, he can literally punch anyone in the face and they'll just die.
You could get that.
Yeah, you can use the explosion to actually boost yourself. It's a really easy strat to pull off. But you know what's also like very easy to pull off? This thing here. So this is called crouch glitching, and basically the way it works is that you have to have the toggle crouch settings set to off in the game settings and bind crouch to your scroll wheel and just like use the notch just one time. And here we're gonna do a little trick called fire skip. Basically what we're supposed to do in the actual game is go look for a valve and turn the fire off. But because I'm such a god gamer and Point Man is pretty resistant to fire, I'm just gonna do that instead. Hop on a pipe and then onto the platform there.
Yeah.
Now,
I used to turn the fire off personally.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chirp did a new setup there, which uses that strat used to use like 9 or 10 med kits, so it's very risky to go for. That's a new setup where it only uses like 2 or 3 setups, so it's much more viable
insane.
now.
Yeah, so at best you want to use at least 1 medkit, because I've done runs earlier and I had like full HP, about 105, total, and I did not make it through. Like, I got a top, but as soon as I made it a top to the ladder, I actually died and I forgot to heal myself. That was like a very silly mistake. Yeah, that's the whole blindside level, and now we have Sayonara Sucker, and we're gonna start again with a quick port, and this basically just skips the whole level. That's just the way it works in this case. It just skips the whole level.
Get lucky.
Yeah, sometimes you get
Bag
lucky.
of chips on the ground. There's a bag of chips over there.
Yeah, these are very suspicious, Chad. I wonder what are they doing here. Like,
I don't think I'd eat something called cheese poos personally. I no longer have an appetite.
personally, I would not touch those as well. They look pretty disgusting, to be honest. So I'll just like ignore them and like mind my own business. But yeah, that basically skips the whole level, and I'm gonna get in this vent here. Did that wrong. I'm supposed to slide kick through, but it's fine. And guess what, guys? If you thought that level is not enough to start with a quick port at the beginning, this level will also start with a quick port right at the start. And right now, I'm gonna punch these guys and show you another really cool skip, which saves minutes. So you guys see this pillar here? Well, I'm about to like become Spider-Man for real. Look at this. Just like that. You just ride it, and it works.
I remember struggling with that a lot more.
Yeah,
Yes.
so basically in this game, you can actually like climb certain walls, which are like at a 45 degree angle or something like that.
Sorry, go on.
No, go right ahead, because I might get deep.
It works because the seams of the pillar aren't put together exactly right. So there's like a 2-pixel, like basically floor. You can walk on there. And so it looks like you're just going into the pillar and just walking up it. It's like there's like 2 pixels where the floor or walls of the pillar weren't put together properly, so you can stand on those.
Right, so remember the remote bombs that we got at the end of that first segment? Well, we're gonna make good use of them here, and we're gonna use this cactus to push ourselves into out of bounds just like that, and we made it atop out of bounds. That's actually a very ancient strat, which never was proven to be RTA viable until like very recently, where I thought of like rerouting eggs and omnis, which is the last level of the first segment in the game, like pre-Arma Cam. Because right now we're in the Arma Camp building, and we can pick up those 2 remote bombs at the end of Eggs and Omnis and use them to do a little trick called Cactus Boost, which you just saw right now. And it actually saves like 5 seconds if done perfectly over the inbound strat, which is, inbounds route, which is pretty wild. But you know what else is wild? There's gonna be another big trick coming up. That if the RNG gods, if the RNG gods are gonna be with me this time during this marathon, I actually get to showcase it. So here goes nothing. You see this trash can? We're gonna use it to clip through a wall. Wait, that's not how you do it. Hang on. Yeah, check this out, guys. Hopefully I'll get it like fast. And
Easy peasy.
That's insane.
I actually got it. I actually got it. Wow.
So that strat is very, very RNG heavy. Many good runs have been lost to that, where you're just standing on top of it, and it just does not want to clip you through the wall. So that was super smooth, and super cool that we get to show this off here in a relatively smooth fashion.
I gotta be honest, I lost track of how many runs died to that strat alone, but I want to say, at least
trash clip.
Yeah, I want to say at least 40 runs. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're gonna quick port, and now we're out of bounds once again. Can you believe it? It's pretty wild, I must say. But no, it's not something new that you have seen, guys, in the first like 20 minutes of this run so far. So yeah, we just quick ported, and we're gonna be doing a little more map walking here, as you can see. This is actually like the hardest out of bounds to pull off in a run.
This stuff is so hard in general,
It requires
on the outside,
It requires so much patience and so much practice, like, holy hell. I don't remember how many hours I've spent practicing that out of bounds alone. But yeah, if you guys remember, I said that you usually don't have to quick port twice in like any of the levels, but this is also another exception. So what I did there is I used the ladder and I quick ported, and that basically allows us to climb an invisible ladder at the same coordinates of the quick port and get up here and skip like half of the level. And I'm also going to be doing another save load here because there's a trigger in this hallway which spawns some guys in this room, but fortunately I did actually like get it right. and they didn't spawn, so that's great. Basically, don't have to worry about getting shot at.
And he's gonna hopefully do a bicycle kick up onto the wall here. There we go.
Yay, got it. Huzzah. Grab this med kit, go through this door, punch this guy because for some reason he got mad at me because I am speedrunning through the game and I'm not playing like a casual guy.
Oh no, a gate.
Oh no, a gate. We're just gonna go through it. We're just gonna go through it because we have the powers to do such a thing, don't we? So yeah, gate clipping is done like a few times in this run. It's gonna be done just one more time, which is at the very end of this level. And this section here in this level is very RNG dependent, so I'm gonna have to focus a little bit here, but as I focus, I'm actually gonna explain what's happening here. So, okay, if only I could make it a top here. So, the idea is that we're now going to rescue a girl by the name of Alice Wade, and we basically have to fight our way through these offices and kill as many replicas as we can, and then after that, she's gonna have a lot of dialogue. And we don't want to listen to that dialogue, so what I'm gonna do instead, whoa, that was a weird throw. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna skip a lot of these lines. Yeah, just kill this guy first. We're gonna skip that line because it's pretty lengthy and boring. You don't want to listen to it. Also skip this line. This is actually the longest line in this dialogue. And while we are doing this, the idea is to kill as many enemies as you can and also skip as much of the dialogue as you can during an actual run. Because this run is an RTA and, you know, we're at a marathon at the end of the day. I'm not too worried about save loading, so I'm actually going to instead kill more guys, grab some more supplies, play it more safe, play it more chill, and all that jazz. And now we're gonna go and get Alice. There she is. Hello, Alice. Say hello to Alice, chat. This is a very important character in the story of this game. Our beloved Alice makes an appearance once again.
Back when I ran this game, this was a rather infamous section, and I would like to imagine that's still the case.
Yes, it is. You'd be correct.
Perfect. Some things never change.
Yeah, I mean, the only things that have changed about this section over the years is the fact that we've been trying to optimize like so many dialogue skips and not go for as many pickups as you guys would do like back in the day, because you'd play it more risky in current day standard if you are me. And we got bad RNG.
What are you doing, Alice?
No,
Alice.
the one time when she's supposed to be helpful, she doesn't go down these stairs. She has to like go around that wall and like vault over.
So Alice has 3 different paths she can take there. She has one fast path where she comes straight down the stairs, sort of the middling path where she still goes around and then jumps over the banister, and then the worst path where she goes all the way around and then goes down the other set of stairs. So that was sort of middling RNG there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, that was literally the second worst RNG pattern, so I'll just take it. Like, to be fair, if it were by me, any RNG pattern that she'd take, I'd be like fine with. I'm not gonna be annoyed or whatever. But trust me, guys, if you were to catch me grind this game for potentially a sub 38-minute run in the future, you would see me very annoyed whenever I'd get bad RNG. That is a fact.
Here we go
You
again.
gotta squeeze every second to get that time.
Absolutely. And we're just gonna be... What we're doing now is... Yeah, we're gonna be chilling on this elevator ride with Alice here. We're not really gonna worry about these guys because they hardly do any harm to us, so I'm not that worried. But yeah, she's not gonna do anything.
Alice's secret?
Oh yes, absolutely. Guys, why do you think she's barefoot?
She's
I actually don't remember the reason. She's an otter, yeah, exactly. I pranked you. I knew the reason, but I wanted to pretend I do not know it. I'm gonna show more bad guys here.
Killed.
No, I'm not. I'm actually protecting you.
Don't have to kill everybody.
She's technically right,
you
guys.
don't.
Sorry, I freaked out.
Why is she concerned about like the well-being of replicas? They're not real people?
What's going on? What happened to the power?
Well, if you paid attention earlier, Mr. Frew, I did say that they're cloned soldiers, so they're not real humans, although they do bleed, so they're not like robots. They're not made out of circuits and metal and stuff.
We're getting to a real bit of philosophy now.
Right, it's getting a little metaphysical.
Yeah.
Let's not discuss physics during GDQ, okay? That's
During
not
the
what
run
we're
where
here
you're
for.
outside of the boundaries of the world half the time, don't discuss
We are-
moral than sure.
Guys, we are here with one reason: to speedrun through our beloved games as fast as we can. And at the beginning of this level, I'm gonna do a crouch glitch and pay attention to what I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna shoot this box, shoot that window, and slide kick through this window.
Oh my
Just-
God, come on.
You were gone.
Okay, that didn't work. I do have to save load and free myself, but that's
Oh,
fine.
okay, okay, okay.
Wow,
there you
That's
go.
fine. Okay,
Well
so that's a... Yeah, go ahead, Dane.
Oh, I was saying, well done. That was good.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So what you guys saw there was, window skip. And I don't remember exactly how it works, though Draiga does have a very logical explanation for it. So go right ahead and explain how it
so
works.
as I understand it, the idea is that you get stuck between two objects, and the game doesn't like you having sort of stuck between them, so it forces you one way or the other. And so by setting it up like that, you get stuck between the box and the window, and so the game sort of freaks out, and it just decides to resolve it by just pushing you out through the window.
Yeah, this is actually the last gate clip in the run. I lied. The one from the previous level wasn't the last one. But yeah, that is the last one.
That was
I must-
insane. That was completely new to me.
Well, I
I
think
do
it's
remember
also...
this ladder walk, but
Yeah,
I believe KZ2 actually found the window skip, like the really OG version of it. It was
oh
some
yes.
It was some of the mod bucket way back in the day.
I was actually gonna kindly ask you guys, both Draiga and Fru, whatever, any of you can take turns and talk about your past experiences and how window skip was actually done back in the day. I'm not gonna say anything, so feel free to talk about your past experiences, guys, because I'm very curious. And show us chat.
for that window skip, I remember trying it with mop bucket. I remember doing it with chair. I don't remember
Yes.
doing it with the object that you used.
Yeah, precisely.
I've watched runs. I've watched my runs back. I've seen me do it with both. I don't remember if I had a preference. Maybe start with one with the other. I don't know if I found it, but I do remember spending a lot of time in that room trying to get myself out of there.
Yeah, when I started running, the chair was still the method of choice. And there was a pretty good setup for it at the time. And then I don't remember who now, but somebody a year after I started running, someone came into the scene and found that any object worked. And then eventually the setup with the box was found, and that saved 20 or 25 seconds. That was a pretty big discovery at the time.
I remember,
Yeah.
I remember watching that strat being done with the chair, unsurprisingly, and holy hell, it looked painful. I did not want to do that.
Garbage, yeah.
I
And then
remember trying maybe the back of the chair needs to be against the window. Maybe actually the seat needs to face the window. What configuration is correct?
I think it was what do you call the back part of the chair itself?
Yeah, just like the back of the chair.
Yeah, so the back of the chair, I believe, had to be against the window itself, not the other way around.
I don't remember. Yeah, it's been years. I don't remember what the setup was now, but yeah, I do remember it was consistent at least. So obviously something had been found since then.
But yeah, right now we're actually out of the Armacam building, and I could definitely say the fact that that segment alone takes more than 50%, if I'm not mistaken, of the game itself. So yeah, that segment is usually very long. But right now we're in the end game, so we're just gonna start making our way around through an pretty abandoned hotel building here.
Yeah. He's gonna start. He's going to start throwing grenades around. That's just to destroy some of the wooden planks around, just to avoid having to either punch them out ourselves or shoot them or something.
No, that grenade was actually to distract the Rev 6. Get your facts straight.
Insane parkour.
Yeah.
Just casually hopping on windowsills while defending his actions.
But no, I actually threw that grenade for a good reason. So behind that robot that just dropped out of the ceiling, there were some planks. And typically, if you would not have any grenades by this point, you would pull out the shotgun and shoot the planks themselves. But because I have some grenades and I'm playing it more safe for marathon reasons, I actually have more grenades than I'm supposed to have. Typically by this point, I'd have at least one grenade, but probably not more than one or two. Yeah, that little girl right there, Alma, If you guys remember her, she is very important. I'm not gonna go into details as to who she is, but one thing is for certain. She is responsible for, you know, F.E.A.R's existence and the guy who we play as. Big spoiler alert.
I was
And
going to say one
also-
thing is for certain: little girls are scary.
Yeah, little girls in red dresses
Yeah.
are very scary.
Look
Yes,
at that,
I am,
dude! What the?
That was unexpected. You thought I was just gonna go in this alleyway and continue on gaming, but no, I actually wanted to show off that
You scared me.
spooky
My heart
moment.
rate. Oh my god!
I hope your heart rate went above 9,000. Can you please let me know if it did?
Wow.
I think I would have just exploded if that happened.
Would have exploded? Oh no,
I think
I'm
I would've.
sorry, mate.
9,000 beats per minute, bro. What is this? Hard style techno?
Yeah. We're gonna kill. Yeah, we're gonna kill this heavy replica real quick, and we're gonna grab his rocket launcher.
Yeah.
And what you guys are about to see will probably get your minds blown. So
Yeah, if
once
you
again,
remember
do
the
not
ladder,
blink.
If you remember the ladder from the beginning of the run, this is where it becomes important. He's going to walk into the van
What's
here,
happening?
crouch into a bunch, and hopefully
Hey, we got it.
Wow.
now we've got the floating glitch off of the van, and that's I don't know if it only works, but it is at least significantly easier if you do the ladder glitch on that one ladder that we did right before we even started the run. If you do the ladder glitch on that one particular ladder, getting the ladder glitch off of the van is significantly easier. That's a really bizarre, but yeah. So we now get to skip the entire level by doing that.
Okay, so I'll actually jump in with some extra details regarding it. So basically, when I tested this with Samir, he found out that by doing that ladder glitch in that room with the red ladder that I've shown at the beginning of the run, or before the run itself, it makes this consistent on the latest patch of the game. However, on the 1.0 version, I must mention that it's actually consistent without having to do the ladder glitch to begin with. I have no idea why. It's just fear. Some stuff works, some stuff
Just fear
Other
things.
stuff does not work.
Just
Just
fear
fear
things.
things. Like
hashtag
throwing
just
a
fear
grenade
things.
in a room to fix the gravity. What's going on with that?
Yeah, we're gonna start this level with a quick port here. And what I'm about to do will once again blow your minds. So I'm gonna hop on the ladder, equip my pistol, and as you can see in the HUD here, I have my rocket launcher equipped, although the game disagrees and I do have my pistol on. So watch what is about to happen.
You.
Okay,
Ew.
I don't have enough health. Whoops. I'm about to die.
Man said,
about-
check this out.
Check this out, guys. Check this out. But no, so what was supposed to happen is this. Actually. So,
Okay.
I did the
Knock us
ladder
out of
glitch.
bounds. Okay.
yeah, so what I did there was actually get the ladder glitch to get the floating state on me. And I also swapped the properties of the pistol with like the rocket launcher. So basically I'd have my pistol equipped, but I'd be using the rocket launcher ammo actually. And that allows us to clip through the floor somewhere and just basically float to the exit. In the olden days, you would pick up a particle cannon. No, not a particle cannon. Sorry, an MP50. Yeah, an MP50 cannon, which you're about to see in just a few moments because it's very important. And you would use that to basically do the weapon swap glitch and like float out of bounds somewhere in a vent. But we're gonna use this ladder. We just grabbed the cannon. As you can see, this is the cannon. In my opinion, one of the most amazing guns in this game, which will be very useful for this little trick coming up. So I'm actually gonna let KZ Fruit to explain what's about to happen in the next few moments. Yes, that is you. Go ahead.
I don't know what's about to happen, but gonna guess. I'm gonna guess that we're still doing
Yes.
floppy skip.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so he's going to get a lean on this thing and shoot it towards him because the bullets do a little bit of, splash damage,
Whoops.
if you will. And we're supposed to keep it on the platform, Church, on the platform there. Okay, good.
Don't
Give it a
worry,
little
guys. I got
punch.
this. I'm a professional
Pointman doesn't
speedrunner.
know how to hold things in his
Whoops.
hands that aren't guns, so he's just got to slide this with his feet. And once it's in the right spots, you give it a quick save and pray, a little bit of prop boost, and look at that.
First try.
I call that first try. It was harder getting it in position than actually doing the trick.
Real,
You
though.
know it.
Yes, so the setup is the most nerve-wracking part of it. However, I need to raise awareness to whoever is going to learn this game in the near future. That strat can be a real pain in the ass in the sense that when you're doing the boost itself, you can actually clip through the floppy drive and you'll fall to your death. What happened there was pure luck. I did not clip through it, so it's all good. Run is alive. Let's go on.
Someone in chat said the new kids haven't killed Floppy Skip yet. Floppy Skip will never die. Never.
Never, never, never. Unless someone finds a way to get a God effect, and we can do a quick port on this level and skip Floppy Boost. And actually save time over it.
We never kill Floppy Skip. Ever.
There have been ideas of ways to skip Floppy, but yeah, haven't panned out yet.
Okay, I have one big request from everyone, including the people who are on comms right now. Type hashtag, yeah, that you are part of it. Type hashtag justice for floppy. Not hashtag.
I did my best. I can't see my keyboard right now. I think that's about right.
Hashtag justice for floppy, guys. Hashtag floppy will never die. Floppy is immortal. Yeah. Clowns, yes. Clowns, hello, hello. You're about to witness history. And yes, I did another wall climb there. That's actually
that one is much easier. Yes, that one is like almost free.
It is super free. With the one in unauthorized personnel, you actually have to have a specific lineup and spam jump in a really weird way. But if you thought that was the last wall climb in the run, well, prepare to be once again amazed, because at the end of this level, we're actually gonna do yet another wall climb, and I do actually need to focus it a little bit for it. So let's have a solid moment of silence for like 10 seconds, so that I do not screw this up. Oh hey, and I got the floating glitch from the door, and I didn't save load.
This is interesting to see without like the effect. The guys just pop in.
That's not ideal. So we're gonna crouch again. Oh, okay, we can jump. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, fellas. Check this out. So I'm not gonna use modern technology, and I'll just use old technology and become Spider-Man once again, and just do that.
Nice.
Back in the day, if you wanted to climb somewhere, you had to get there. You know?
Fun fact, that wall climb in particular saves 3 seconds. Yes, 3 seconds over the actual elevator ride, if done perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really...
It's worth it.
It's pretty easy to mess it up, but fortunately, because I've practiced it a lot, I hardly have any issues for it. But yes, we're in the last level of the game, so get a bit of hype up in chat, because you're about to witness some great stuff. So I shot those boxes off of this bigger box, and what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a little trick called rocket boost. Self-explanatory.
Props, dude. I just love fighting props in games.
Yeah, basically just shooting at my feet, flying with a box up in the air, and I'm skipping a pretty boring walk section. But yeah, this section is more important, so I'll let Draiga explain it while I focus a little.
Okay, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to explain this, but essentially he's going to hit or push the box into that sort of corner there. He's going to slide kick into it and save load to make sure he's sort of properly stuck into it, or maybe not save load, and then he's going to just push the box into him. It's going to clip him through. And it's
no, man. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I didn't save while falling to my death. It's all good. Run is alive.
Oh, come on.
I was stuck in the ground. I couldn't turn around this corner. This game hates me, guys.
There we go. Do some out of bounds walking, and that skips the final fight section in the room.
This is a lot of time.
Yeah.
It actually
oh boy, I almost died there.
Sucked a lot of damage there.
A lot of damage, and I only had 2 medkits, as you saw. But fortunately, we're still alive. Now it's time to say hi to Alma. So say hi to Alma, say hi to mommy. She wants to hug me. I'm not gonna let her. I got other things to do, like speedrun through this game. Yes, you're not gonna hug me tonight. No, don't do that.
As a never nude, I cannot even look at Alma.
Real. She's so stunning. Even I have trouble looking at her, like, beautiness. She's really beautiful. Real. But yeah, and now I'm just
shoot her in the
gonna
face now.
I'm gonna punish her because she wanted to hug me, guys. Fun fact: hugging is bad. Never hug people. They're pretty contagious and just not good for
Hey,
anyone.
Dane, bring it in, brother. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Can I hug my wife?
Yes, you absolutely no. You cannot do that.
No.
Hugging is bad.
I am
just
not
said
Dane's
that.
wife, by the way. He did not address me.
Yeah, for not my wife. To be clear about that.
Take it back.
But yes,
Break
guys.
the record.
One final thing, we're just gonna break this cutscene, and we're about to see Alma once again.
What?
One final time, bodiless.
What the heck? That
And-
is. What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can break that cutscene by spamming spacebar for some reason.
Oh, space. Okay.
Do not ask me why it works. If I were you, I would ask Monolith.
I
which
would,
are
but
now
I think
kinda
they're.
Yeah, it might be hard now.
Rip
Someone call him
Monolith, guys.
Jace Hall.
Someone call Jace Hall. But yeah,
Monolith is better than
anyway.
Harlan Wade.
Anyway,
time
keep
is
us-
gonna come up in a few seconds. I'll actually tell you when it's about to split. So basically, when the upcoming loading screen is like fully loaded, and we get into the very last level, which is the epilogue, that's where the run ends. So yeah, what
Do you
can I
think-
say? This was F.E.A.R. Yeah, is it? That is a great question. We're about to watch the epilogue, but yes. What can I say? That was First Encounter Assault Recon. I hope you guys really enjoyed this run. Special thank you and shout outs to KZ. Yes, I see you there, mister. I also see Mr. Draiga. So yeah,
hello.
That's time right there. And that's F.E.A.R.
GG.
And now we're gonna watch the epilogue for once and for all, and sit here a bit while I have some final words to deliver. So yeah, shout outs to Draiga and KZ for joining me tonight for commentary. I really appreciate it. Special thanks to Danejerus, who is the host of this show. So yeah, big shout outs to him for being an amazing guy and for inviting me on such a special occasion to showcase F.E.A.R. off at a Hotfix event. This is a really special moment to me because this is the first time I show a game off at GDQ Hotfix, and I am so overhyped. I'm very happy that I've shown this for y'all tonight. It's almost 3 a.m. in Romania, whereas in America it's like what, 8 p.m.
It's
So you
8
guys get
p.m.,
to
man.
chill.
Just about turned 8
I got
p.m. Yeah.
dinner.
Absolutely, you got some dinner to get
Got
tonight.
dinner. Got to
sir.
watch the game. You know.
Absolutely. Some final shout outs. I would like to also shout out my chat for my. No, sorry. I would like to shout out my Twitch chat, obviously, for supporting me throughout my F.E.A.R. grinds, especially the sub 40 and the sub 39 grinds. Those were the most painful for this game, but the speedrun for this game is criminally underrated. So if you guys love F.E.A.R., if you love speedruns, action, and a bit of horror, as well as punching bad guys in the face, I do recommend this game. I actually coach for free for a limited period of time, but one day I'm actually thinking of monetizing for it. So yeah, I, the world record holder, can coach anyone, including KZ if he's willing to come back to this game at some point.
Dust off the 6-year-old cobwebs. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, so if you guys have any final words, I am pretty done here. I have nothing else to say. So yeah, special thank you everyone to once again. And also special thank you to the GDQ chat for being here and watching this amazing run.
Yeah, well, thank
that
you
was it for me.
for being here to show it off. This was super fun. Yeah.
I really appreciate your kind comment. And I don't know, am I allowed to promote myself? I should have asked this before.
Yeah, where can we find you on the internet? Tell us where we can follow you.
Right, so you can follow me at twitch.tv/chirpsr. That's where I usually do my speedruns at. I usually do my speedruns live, including this game. I grind this game a lot whenever I feel like it. But for now, I'm gonna put it on a shelf up there somewhere next to that plant. Oh, I cannot point. Next to that plant right there and the sheep to like rest for a little bit. You can also find me on Blue Sky. Just search for like Chirp64 or Chirp. And you can also follow me if you feel like it on YouTube. Just search for ChirpSR. Also, fun fact, if you search up ChirpSR on YouTube, you might stumble upon some churros recipes. Don't worry about that. People call me churros, but yes, that's it. that I have nothing else to say. Special thank you once again to everyone and Dane for inviting me tonight. This was an amazing moment to showcase off F.E.A.R. And I wish you everyone nothing but the best. Take it easy.
Thank you again for doing the run. This is like my favorite run to watch, so it was super fun to see it and to be able to sit here and mic up with y'all while you did it. So yeah, thank you. But yeah, folks, we still got 2 more F.E.A.R runs to show off today. We're gonna be back with F.E.A.R 2 in just a minute from someone who's actually already in this call. Draiga will be back momentarily to show this off. So we will see you after a short break. See you soon.